If I told you that every single night after the age of 60, your body quietly loses a piece of muscle, especially in your legs, would you believe me? It sounds small, almost invisible, but over weeks and months, this silent loss can turn into weakness, shaky balance, and even dangerous falls. The good news, there are tiny foods, costing less than $1 per serving, that can help rebuild those tired muscles even while you sleep. Now, think about this for a moment. Have you ever woken up and felt your legs weaker than the night before? Type 1 if you have, or type 0 if you haven't. Another question for you. Do you believe that something as simple as a late-night snack could protect your strength and independence? Your answers help us know your story, and we promise we read and respond to every single comment. This video is especially important if you or someone you love is past 60, because losing leg strength is not just about getting older, it's about losing freedom. And I want you to hold on to every ounce of that freedom. So stay with me, because in just a moment I'll show you exactly which foods can feed your muscles through the night. And before we dive in, make sure you subscribe to our channel, because here we share simple, science-backed tips to help your body stay strong, no matter your age. When we talk about rebuilding muscle overnight, the most powerful ally you can give your body is slow-digesting protein. Cottage cheese and Greek yogurt are packed with a special type of protein called casein. Unlike the protein in chicken or fish that your body uses up in just a few hours, casein digests slowly, feeding your muscles for up to 7 hours straight. That means if you enjoy half a cup of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt about 45 minutes before bed, your legs get a steady stream of nutrition all through the night. And when you add slices of vitamin C-rich fruit like strawberries or kiwi, you're doing more than just adding flavor. You're protecting the tiny blood vessels that deliver oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Researchers at Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that giving older adults around 30 grams of casein before sleep increased their muscle repair rate by more than 20%. That's like turning back the clock on nighttime muscle loss. Let me share a story with you. Margaret, a 71-year-old retired librarian from Ohio, told me she often woke up feeling like her legs were too weak to carry her to the kitchen. She had tried walking more during the day, but every morning the weakness returned. One evening, on her daughter's advice, she began eating a small bowl of Greek yogurt with a few slices of kiwi before bed. Within 2 weeks, she noticed she was no longer struggling to get out of her chair in the morning. Margaret's balance improved, and she even felt confident enough to return to her weekly church choir practice. For her, this tiny nightly habit was more powerful than any supplement she had tried. If you're thinking about making a change, here's the simple step you can take tonight. Scoop out half a cup of cottage cheese or Greek yogurt, top it with 2 or 3 slices of fresh strawberry or kiwi, and enjoy it about 30 to 45 minutes before you go to bed. It costs less than $1, takes only a few minutes, and can keep your legs nourished as you sleep. And if you don't like dairy, you can still choose other casein-rich products or fortified protein drinks designed for nighttime use. And remember, it's not just about muscle tissue. It's about your independence. Stronger legs mean you can carry your groceries, climb the stairs, and walk safely across a busy street without fear of stumbling. It's one of those small choices that builds a safety net for the future. So don't underestimate the power of a spoonful of yogurt or cottage cheese. Your legs will thank you every single morning. Now, what surprises many people is that sometimes the foods we think of as snacks for kids can actually work like medicine for aging muscles. In fact, the next food might shock you, because it's something sweet, spreadable, and often hiding in your pantry. Let's talk about peanut butter and apple slices. Most people think of peanut butter as a childhood favorite, something you spread on a sandwich with jelly. But after the age of 60, this creamy spread can actually become a powerful nighttime tool for muscle health. Peanut butter is rich in plant-based protein and healthy fats that digest slowly, offering your body a steady source of energy while you sleep. These fats don't just give calories, they help stabilize blood sugar overnight, so your muscles don't wake up hungry. Paired with a few slices of apple, you're adding natural polyphenols, compounds that reduce inflammation and protect muscle fibers from nighttime damage. Studies from Pennsylvania State University have shown that apples are particularly rich in flavonoids that may support muscle endurance and reduce oxidative stress, which is one of the silent drivers of age-related weakness. Let me tell you about Robert, a 68-year-old retired carpenter from Michigan. Robert loved his work, but years of lifting heavy boards left him with aching knees and legs that felt drained by morning. He used to grab cookies or chips before bed, thinking it would stop his late-night hunger. Instead, he woke up stiff and sore. One day, his grandson suggested a different snack. 2 spoonfuls of peanut butter with 4 slices of crisp apple. Robert laughed at first, but he tried it. Within 3 weeks, he told me he could rise from bed with less pain, and he no longer had the same nighttime leg cramps that once kept him awake. That tiny swap gave him energy to join his wife on evening walks again, something he thought he had lost forever. If you want to try this at home, it couldn't be simpler. Scoop out 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and slice up half an apple. Enjoy it about 45 to 60 minutes before sleep. It costs less than $1, takes just a few minutes, and gives your muscles a protective cushion through the night. If you're allergic to peanuts, almond butter or sunflower seed butter are excellent alternatives that offer the same slow-digesting benefits with a slightly different taste. Another benefit often overlooked is how this pairing supports your heart and blood vessels. The healthy fats in peanut butter help absorb fat-soluble vitamins, while the fiber in apples slows digestion and keeps cholesterol in check. This is not just a snack, it's a quiet investment in your circulation, balance, and daily energy. Try it for a week and notice how mornings feel different. The twist here is that something as ordinary as peanut butter, often seen as an indulgence, can actually work like a shield against muscle breakdown. And when you pair it with fruit, you're not just eating a snack, you're feeding your body medicine disguised as food. But what if you crave something softer, sweeter, and naturally packed with minerals your legs desperately need? The answer might be sitting right on your kitchen counter, ripening day by day. Let's talk about bananas mixed with a spoonful of dry oats. Sometimes the simplest foods are the ones your body craves the most. A ripe banana, paired with a spoonful of dry oats, may look like a child's snack, but together they create one of the best late-night supports for aging muscles. Bananas are famous for their potassium, a mineral that keeps your body's electrical signals balanced. Without enough potassium, muscles can misfire, leading to painful cramps in the middle of the night. Oats, on the other hand, provide slow-release carbohydrates. While you rest, your body still needs a gentle stream of fuel to repair tissues. If your energy runs too low, your body may actually start breaking down muscle for fuel, a process no one past 60 can afford. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that balanced nighttime carbohydrates can support muscle protein synthesis and help prevent overnight breakdown. If you'd like to try this yourself, peel half a banana, slice it, and sprinkle on a tablespoon of dry oats. You can eat it plain, mash it together, or even warm it slightly for a cozy treat before sleep. It costs less than 80 cents, is easy to prepare, and gives your muscles exactly what they need. Steady potassium to stop cramps, and slow carbs to protect against overnight fuel loss. If you don't have oats, a whole grain cracker or a spoon of cooked quinoa can give you a similar effect. Timing also matters. Having this small snack about 30 minutes before bed allows your stomach to settle while nutrients continue circulating through the night. Sip a small glass of water to help potassium do its job, and if you want a little extra flavor, sprinkle cinnamon on the banana for warmth without adding sugar. If you deal with reflux, keep portions modest and remain upright for 10 to 15 minutes after eating. And for those with kidney disease or taking potassium-sparing medication, always check with your clinician before adding bananas regularly to your diet. Make it a gentle evening ritual. Place a banana and a spoon by the oats as your nightly reminder. Slice it slowly, breathe, and see this snack not as a rushed bite but as a way of winding down your day with care. And I'd love to know your experience. Have you ever been woken up by a leg cramp in the middle of the night? Type 1 if yes, type 0 if not. We read every comment, and if you want more simple, science-backed tips like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss the next solution. What surprises many people is how quickly this tiny habit can turn restless nights into peaceful ones. Bananas are more than fruit. They're a natural safeguard for tired muscles. And here's something even more interesting. Some fruits don't just stop cramps, they actually repair the very blood vessels that carry nutrients to your muscles. Imagine waking up not only without cramps, but with stronger circulation flowing through your legs. That's exactly what happens when you add kiwi with a slice of whole grain bread. Kiwi may look small, but inside, this fuzzy fruit hides a powerful secret for aging muscles. It's one of the richest natural sources of vitamin C, which is essential for building collagen. Collagen is not just for skin. It forms the scaffolding that supports muscle fibers and blood vessels. Without strong vessels, nutrients struggle to reach the very muscles you're trying to preserve. Pair kiwi with a slice of whole grain bread, and you're giving your body a double gift. Vitamin C to strengthen circulation, and B, vitamins to keep your metabolism humming as you sleep. Whole grains also deliver complex carbohydrates that release energy slowly, preventing the midnight fuel dip that often weakens muscles in older adults. Research published in the Journal of Nutrition has shown that older adults with higher vitamin C intake maintain better muscle mass and strength compared to those with low intake. That means one simple kiwi can make a measurable difference in how strong your legs feel in the morning. Consider James, a 70-year-old retired bus driver from Florida. After decades of long hours sitting behind the wheel, he often felt heaviness in his legs and complained about swelling around his ankles. Medications helped, but what changed everything for him was adding one kiwi and a small slice of whole grain toast as his evening snack. Within a month, James noticed his legs no longer felt as heavy, and morning walks with his wife became smoother. He told me, "I never thought something so small could make me feel this much lighter." It wasn't magic. It was simply giving his blood vessels the nutrients they needed to stay elastic and strong. If you'd like to try this at home, peel one ripe kiwi and slice it over a piece of lightly toasted whole grain bread. Eat it about 45 minutes before bed, and let the combination work while you sleep. It costs less than $1, takes under 5 minutes to prepare, and helps your muscles and circulation stay in sync. If kiwi isn't available, oranges, berries, or even bell peppers can provide a similar vitamin C boost, though kiwi remains one of the densest sources per ounce. When you make this a nightly ritual, You're not just feeding your muscles, you're protecting the very highways that deliver their fuel. Stronger vessels mean stronger legs, steadier balance, and more freedom to keep moving each day. And here's something else that may surprise you. Sometimes the most comforting foods, those warm, familiar, starchy bites, are the very ones that keep your blood sugar steady and your muscles calm through the night. That's why the final snack on our list might remind you of home cooking, yet it quietly works like medicine. Let's talk about roasted sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are more than comfort food. They are a natural ally for tired muscles. When roasted and enjoyed in small slices, they provide complex carbohydrates that digest slowly, keeping blood sugar stable through the night. This steady release of energy prevents the muscle hunger that can break down tissue while you sleep. Sweet potatoes are also rich in potassium, just like bananas, helping your muscles maintain proper electrical balance and reducing the chance of cramps that wake you in the dark hours. But what makes them truly special is their beta-carotene, the antioxidant pigment that gives them their deep orange color. Beta-carotene fights oxidative stress and supports healthy circulation, giving your muscles a cleaner supply of blood and oxygen as they repair themselves overnight. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition has shown that diets high in carotenoids are linked with better muscle strength and lower inflammation in older adults, proving that these bright tubers are more than just comfort. They're science-backed protection. The fiber in sweet potatoes also works quietly while you rest. Soluble fiber forms a gentle gel in the gut, slowing digestion and improving the release of nutrients. This means your muscles have access to fuel for hours without spikes or crashes. Eating just half a cup of roasted slices, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed, gives you this balance without weighing down your stomach. For variety, you can sprinkle a light dash of cinnamon or pair with a teaspoon of plain Greek yogurt for extra creaminess. Here's something to consider tonight. Place a few roasted slices in a small bowl. Let them cool slightly and enjoy them as your evening snack. They cost less than $1. Take little time if prepared ahead and give your muscles the slow-burning energy they need. If sweet potatoes aren't available, carrots or pumpkin can offer similar carotenoid benefits, though sweet potatoes remain one of the most affordable and concentrated choices. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you ever noticed your legs feeling lighter after eating wholesome foods instead of sugary treats at night? Type 1 if yes, type 0 if not. We truly read every comment. And if you want more simple, science-based solutions for stronger legs, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss what's coming next. Sweet potatoes prove that healing your body doesn't have to be expensive or complicated. Sometimes, the answer sits right in your kitchen, waiting to be prepared with care. When you take that first bite, you're not only feeding your stomach, you're quietly investing in stronger mornings, steadier steps, and the confidence to keep moving with freedom. Tonight you've discovered how everyday foods, cottage cheese, peanut butter, bananas, kiwi, and sweet potatoes, can quietly rebuild and protect your legs as you rest. None of these snacks are expensive or complicated, but together they create a routine that feeds your muscles, strengthens circulation, and keeps your steps steady. Remember, this is not about one single food. It's about small choices, repeated night after night, that protect your freedom to move, walk, and live with confidence. I'd love to know your story. Have you tried any of these bedtime snacks before, or do you plan to start tonight? Type 1 if yes, type 0 if not. We read every comment, because your voice matters here. And if you want more simple, science-backed tips to help your body stay strong with age, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss the next guide. Every healthy habit you build is like a quiet investment in tomorrow's strength. Even if you start with just one of these foods, you're proving to yourself that change is possible at any age. Small steps tonight can mean steadier steps for years to come.